Since I've been live, I have a little bit of free time, and I thought, why not? And just see who all can hop on. I have been going live more on Facebook and TikTok every now and then, but I figured, why not? Anyway, I know some people will have to watch replay, and that's always perfectly fine. Because again, I really don't have a set time right now when I go live on any of my platforms. Hopefully, sometime soon, I can narrow that down. Because understandably so, people like to know, excuse me, my sinuses are draining. Like, hey, when is she going to be on? And I get that. I get that. But the girls are good. Lady is awake right now, and Princess is in her little cubby, um, sleeping. Anyway, let me share this out. See, just, um, if a lot of people aren't available to watch, I get that. But anyway, I hope everybody's had a really good day or night. If not, I hope it gets better. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what all is going on in Monkey World. There's a lot going. Sis, I'm so praise the Lord you're able to make it. Sis, my head is spinning still. Of all the foolery going around, of all the, you know what I do most of the time, sis? Right here. Right here. Or, wait a minute. I mean, either doing that or, Lord, we come to you once again. I mean, seriously. I mean, my head is still spinning. My head is still spinning. Um, how could you not? I mean, it's something. Now, the Max premiere this morning, if you watched it, if you know, you know. I thought the whole thing was very strange. And when I went back and watched the replay of it, I'm like, wait a minute, 2 and 2 is not 80. I mean, hello, hello. Welcome. I mean, for the longest time, Fu said he couldn't record, and then it just turns out that he supposedly took Max back to the place he lived at for work, and that, Max didn't like the surroundings, so he came back to the jungle, to the house in the jungle, and Max fell ill. Now, this is a scenario we've heard. Yeah, well, he took Max to the city. Max didn't like it. He brought Max back to the jungle house, and he fell ill and passed away on a stormy night. And then during this whole time, we are told that, oh, we can't record, and the Rangers. Now, another thing you're going to see in the premiere from this morning is talk of the Rangers coming by and inspecting and putting Max's life in danger. How, yeah, how is it that they're coming by is putting his life in danger? Max loved people. Okay, I watched Max from almost the word go. He loved people. He never met a stranger. And you're going to tell me that them coming in um, is endangering his life? Again, I never went to college myself, and you don't have to. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. I talked to my ex-husband about this. And yes, my ex-husband said that the math ain't mathin'. And when he says that phrase, it means we're not hearing the truth. We're not hearing the truth at all. And Tim said, he said, mark my words. He said, that we're going to hear more. Hey, everybody, we're going to hear about more monkeys passing away. He said, mark my words, we're going to hear that, you know. And Sin, you know, that channel, now supposedly the little monkey that was with him passed away some months ago. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. So again, the math ain't mathing. I mean, what is it? A mass outbreak in amongst the monkeys? I mean, are we supposed to believe that one after the other, after the other, after the other? I mean, seriously. I mean, my ex-husband doesn't even watch Monkey World. He hasn't seen, you know, any Monkey World, but yet he said, no, the math ain't mathing. I mean, but Max, come on now. So with the Rangers, you know, right, right. No, I did not. I've been awake for many hours. It is a little after 1:32 p.m. in the afternoon. So, but I wear my bow a lot. But instead of telling people the truth, they're coming up with all these deaths. Now, maybe one or two are legitimate, but Tim said for the most part, oh, thank you. For the most part, he said, don't believe them. He said, don't believe them. Because again, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And people are already putting two and two together about Lulu channel, you know? Yeah. Right. 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 Exactly. You know, there's one or two that I don't doubt that have passed away. We're talking about Monkey World, as we call it, here on YouTube. A lot of foolery is going on. But yeah, we're supposed to take Foo's word for, you know. No, we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Monkey World. um, you know, it says, but if you go back and watch that video of Max and Foo, it's just a past spliced together. Hold on. Had to get rid of a troll. Yeah. Death is a way to escape it, you know? Yes, it's sad. It's sad what's going on in Nepal. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, like Tim said, this is their way out. This is their way out. This is, you know, a way to get out without question and, you know, to make a clean break, you know? Yeah, prayers for Nepal. I mean, there's so much suffering going on in the world right now. It's just heartbreaking, you know, that's for sure. And we just all got to pray, 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 and then pray some more. Hey, honey, Denise, it's good to see. Honey, I'm going to be on here more, okay? I will. I will. I'm so happy to see you, and I hope little Willow's well. The girls are just fine. The girls are fine. But Denise, we were talking. Oh, I'll pray that your friends are found, hon. But we're talking about Monkey World and the supposed death of Max. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, for months, months and months and months and months, we are told they couldn't film. We were never given an explanation. Then all of a sudden, we get a premiere this morning that's saying that Max passed away. The math ain't mathing. We were given this foolery story. Now, if you go and watch the premiere from this morning, if you watch the video, Oh, I pray that Willow will be fully recovered. Steffi, honey, hey, honey, y'all, I'm gonna be on more often now, okay? And Steffi, how's your mom? I've been praying for your mom, Steffi. Okay. Um, hoo and knuffles. But y'all, supposedly Max passed away. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 2 seconds. You know, it's just a convenient way out for these creators. Instead of telling us a truth that, you know, they can't be filmed anymore. Now, yes, Denise. Now, the nail in the coffin for the Lulu channel. Let's talk about that. I'll tell you when it happened. When, yeah, Lala, yeah, sweet Lala. Um, when they introduced that baby monkey and when it hand got severed, um, I knew the end for the Lulu channel would be right there. People mass report. People contact the local authorities. Now, and I told, you know, many people that the end was near for the Lulu channel. One of the reasons why you never saw me in there after a certain point, I didn't like the scenarios that she was being put in, and I knew this day was coming. I knew this day was coming. Yeah, Denise, a lot of them, it's so scripted. It is so scripted. But I knew this day would come. I knew it would come when the videos would stop. Showed that baby monkey. I believe it was set up for that to happen. That could have been stopped. That could have been stopped. Remember when Buddha was pushed down that hole in the backyard? You know? Anybody remember that? That could have been stopped. This little baby monkey with its severed hand, video after video, we saw a bloodied, severed hand. That could have been stopped. But when they reached out to Tam, what, out of the blue? They know each other. They all know each other. The dots are connecting. These are family members. Hello. Anybody home? Ring, ring, ring. Anybody home? Yes, it's the truth here. Come on, that wasn't out of the blue that they contacted Tam. Really? No bueno. No bueno, as I say. I mean, come on. So when Tam and Lulu went on a long trip, girl, they're probably right around the corner. I knew the end was near on that channel, you know? Yeah, they've been investigated, are not returning. Now look at the Kudus channel. They have not had a premiere, I don't believe, and I don't know when. We're getting old videos. Sin channel are old videos. Now, supposedly, the baby monkey and those videos have passed away. Sin's brother supposedly is. So, good grief. I can't keep up with all this, y'all. The math ain't mathing. So, I mean, who's going to be next that we hear about that's passed away? Who all's missing in Monkey World? Keo, Buna, you know? Right. Exactly, Summer. Something's happened. So we're going to hear about the passing of Keo or Buna or both yet? I think we will. Look out for a video. Look out for a new premiere. I mean, Fan has had a premiere every day for Keo and Buna. And yet, they're old videos. Steffi, I need more knuffles. I need to keep them coming. I need more knuffles. You know? Yeah. And Now every once in a great while, I will pop in there to remind people that these are old videos. And I tell them, why do you think that you don't see anybody in here but you? And he's still charging people's credit cards. If you bought a membership on Kiwanbuna with your credit card, you will have to cancel that credit card because I know somebody who had to do just that. Every month, thank you, Steffi. Every month her credit card was being charged. She dropped her membership, she canceled it, and yet they were still charging her card. She had to cancel that card altogether. She got a replacement credit card one time, and they were still charging her account. You can't make this stuff up. You literally cannot make this stuff up. Now, I'm just like, so the only little monkeys I watch now are Gatlin Ray. They're in the U.S. And Abby, she's in the U.S. Yeah. I mean, it's just sad though. Why do they, I know why they still charge people's credit cards. I know why. And remember, Andrea's package was returned to her because the mailman said that nobody was at that house and they left a note um, for, Than to come get the package. He never did. They said that house looked deserted. And I'm like, oh my gosh, which I knew. Those houses are filming locations. They don't actually live there. Oh, good, Denise, good. Yeah, I love Gatlin. Gatlin is so funny. Yeah, good grief. And I had people telling me what went on in the Lulu videos. And come on, Tam was constantly having to go out of town. Oh, okay, good, given to a family with a big farm. Yeah, yeah, right, Summer. But, I mean, but he was constantly having to go out of town. No, I suspect, and a lot of other people do too, that he really does live with his wife and son. Oh my gosh. You know, and I knew the videos would stop. I knew that they would. Um, it was just the writing was on the wall. My daddy used to say that all the time. Well, the writing was on the wall for some time, but when that little baby monkey severed its hand, I knew right then and right there the nail was in the coffin for that channel. I said, there's no way they could come back from this. There's no way. Um, why not tell people the truth already? Just tell people the truth. What have you got to lose? Well, they are afraid, I guess, that the monkeys are going to be took and they'll probably be fined and put in jail or whatever for not having the proper permits. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, I just pray that all the little ones are okay. I just pray that they're okay. I mean, they're the innocents in this whole situation. They had no say. Yeah, Denise, I'm afraid of that. Yeah, because they don't have legal permits they need to hide because they could be fined, they could be thrown in jail or prison. A lot can happen to them. Whatever happens to them happens. But the little ones are the innocents. They, yeah, the little ones deserve a good rest of their life. They've been through enough. They've been used enough. My gosh. It's just, and I knew this day would come, unfortunately, because they're greedy. Greed, greed, greed. If they had just shown the little ones having fun, um, right, right, they can't make any more money, so And the lame excuse of we can't film because we can't afford a cameraman. What, you can't prop a camera on a stand like this and hold the monkey in your arms? You can't do that? You know what? I'm filming myself right now. Oh no, I can't do that anymore. I don't have money for a cameraman. I've never had a cameraman or a camera woman. Yeah, it's unfortunately the writing was on the wall. But look, I don't have anybody behind the camera. Ah, get me. I'm gonna go broke, y'all. I can't go to the store Monday or Tuesday morning, y'all. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I won't be able to get no more steak. Oh, no more hamburger meat. All right, all right, Summer. I'm not gonna be. Oh my God, I need more butter. Oh, oh my gosh, my gosh, no more butter. I gotta think of what to do. Yeah, I don't have a cameraman. I can't afford to do lives anymore. Oh my gosh. Wait, look, there's a little lady on top of her condo. I don't have money to film, Summer. What am I going to do? Y'all got any ideas? Yeah. And we know why. We know why. Again, when that little baby monkey was introduced and severed its hand, severed its hand. There you go. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, you got an email from YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, can't afford a cameraman. But they could prop their phone on something and just hold the little one. Let us see that they're okay. There's no reason why Tam cannot upload a video holding Lulu and saying, yeah, and saying, hey, I'm so sorry we can't afford to film anymore for whatever reasons. We cannot make money on YouTube anymore. But I just want to thank everybody and show you that Lulu's fine. How hard is that? How hard is that? I mean, the people who watch your channel, the people who love those little ones, they're owed that. They are owed that. Give them some consideration. They are owed that because, we all love those little ones, Yeah, he should have updated way sooner, Just be honest with people. Just be honest. You don't have to go into every detail. And it's funny because multiple people are looking into it. Right. Quan did not come out when he should have about BB, I mean, come on now. Yeah, he just hid and disappeared, So, I mean, why not just tell people we can't film on YouTube anymore? This isn't possible. And let people see Lulu, But people are looking into it, and they're discovering why. They're discovering why. And you don't have to be too smart to figure out why. Again, when that baby monkey severed its hand, video after video, we saw that suffering poor little monkey. And then all of a sudden, Tam and Lulu ride to the rescue? Oh my gosh. I knew it would end. I said, oh my gosh, this is exactly what me and others were afraid of. And it happened, But more than likely, you're not going to get a follow-up video. You're just going to get a lot of explanations that don't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, come on. People have put it together. They're related. They're related. A whole bunch of them are related. When Uncle, I forget what's his name, was seen at Tam's house, smoking a cigarette outside of Tam's house, when Tam said previously he didn't know him, you know? And more than like, and people take screenshots of the outside of people's homes. You can see where they live in proximity to one another. Uncle Fong, thank you, hon. Hey, Thunderstorm. Hello, hello. Um, so guess what? People looked up the location of both houses. They do not live hours away from one another or even an hour away from one another. Look, I mean, did they not think that? You know? Did they not, you know? We're talking about Monkey World, hun. Excuse me, my sinuses are draining. Something fierce, but did they not think people would do that? Like, when I, the remember the was it a Pilates studio that he had? Um, wait, what does it even matter? What? Okay, we get rid of the trolls. Um, I mean, remember the Pilates studio that was supposed to be hours away from Tam's house? Um, yeah, okay. If you want to believe that, but people looked up the studio in proximity of Tam's house, and guess what? It wasn't hours away. It wasn't an hour away. It was like a few minutes. Go figure. Could it mean he was lying? Yes. Oh my gosh, here I go again. Here I go again. And there's been so much sadness in the news lately. Look, we lost Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Everybody knew who Dolly Parton was just about in this world, for a little bit longer. I mean, I grew up, right, Summer. People looked up locations. You don't have to be that smart to do that, you know? Yeah, look, Dolly was an original. She loved everybody. And she kept, and I have mad respect for her family. Her family knew of her cancer, okay? They kept it private because she wanted it private. Exactly, Summer, you know? Right, Steffi, right. And I know Mama is loving seeing Dolly Parton. She always said she wanted to meet Dolly Parton, and I believe Mama got her wish. I like to think that. And I mean, just, but yeah, her family kept that secret that she had cancer. They didn't talk to the press about it. The family, that's a real family. That is a real family when you know your loved one's wishes. And they could have made money by leaking it to whatever outlet. Nobody talked. They kept Dolly's wishes. I saw that, Denise. That was on TikTok. And I was like, oh my gosh. I know Dolly would love that. Everybody knew Dolly. She was humble to the very end, you know? And that movie, 9 to 5, I love that. um, but yeah, Summer, she was national treasure. Yes, most brilliant. I I grew up watching Dolly. And that movie 9 to 5, when that came out, oh my gosh, you know, it was a classic. Um, she loved to write. Oh, yes, Denise. To think she came from nothing. She came from nothing. And, her marriage, I mean, right, Summer, right. It doesn't matter how many millions you got in the bank. You need to remember where you came from. Denise, I love that movie. I love that movie. But yeah, I'll be on here more often about the same time, okay? Um, I just, I want to do some more cooking stuff on here and do some meal prep and some snack ideas. I don't know about y'all, but I love me a snack. I love me a snack. So yeah, that's for sure. Um, Oh, thank you. For dinner tonight, I'm going to have some barbecue chicken with sugar-free barbecue sauce. I have some Pete's pasta, which is lower carb. The rotini pasta, I put a little bit of mayonnaise and some shredded cheddar cheese with it. And I'm going to have some green beans that will have some butter and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and a fifth a teaspoon of dry ranch dip mix. Tell me that don't sound good. Oh, summer. Yeah, Denise, some people don't. Some people don't. But I will do some meal prep on here of different things. Tomorrow night for dinner, I might have some shrimp sauteed in a skillet with some butter and extra virgin olive oil, cauliflower rice, and some sugar-free orange marmalade and a little bit of sugar-free teriyaki. Yeah, summer, I hear you. I didn't eat between meals today because, I mean, my breakfast was, I had some peanut butter chaffles for breakfast. That was so good, y'all. I mean, I love chaffles. Oh, Steffi, that sounds good. But Steffi, I sure been praying for your mom, and I hope everything went well. I think she had an appointment yesterday, from what I was told, but I've been praying for her. And so hopefully Monday or Tuesday I make it to the store before the sale ends, and I can get a lot of good stuff. And I can't wait. And it's just there's so many different things you can make that's quick and easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. Cooking does not have to be complicated. But I love Indian food, I love Italian, and you know. Oh, good. Next appointment October. Okay, that's good to hear, Steffi. I just and please give her a knuffle for me. Um. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Well, so are you, honey. So are you. Um, but yeah, and plus when the weather gets cooler, I do plan to go out. Oh, welcome back, hon. I plan to go out and go to. There's a cafe I want to do a live from one day. Okay, it's called Hugs Cafe, and it's about a mile and a half from me. Now, what is special and unique about this cafe? They hire special needs people with intellectual and physical challenges. And I think that's wonderful. We all have a purpose. And, oh, yeah, I'll try to do the Kroger live stream. Yes, that'd be cool. But this place, and I looked up the place online, and the food looks amazing. They are closed on Sundays, but I still want to go there soon. So they're about, like I said, a mile and a half from my front door. So they're in my neighborhood. And I think that's wonderful. We all have a purpose. We are all God's creation. And I applaud any business, um, you know, that supports people that normally wouldn't get a job. You're finally getting a Kroger. Woohoo! Yes! You'll love Kroger. They're having a good sale, by the way, y'all. Oh my gosh. Dave's Killer Bread, part of the buy five, get five off, $3.99 a loaf, you know. Duke's mayonnaise, $3.99 a jar. Duke's mayonnaise is the only one I allow in my home. It's a southern thing. Um, Duke's is my go-to for mayonnaise. I don't want the avocado. I don't want, no. If it ain't Duke's, you know. Um, they mainly have food, but some Kroger, Steffi, has clothes and furniture, you know. Oh, you were a Hellman's girl. Yeah. Now I don't use a ton of mayonnaise, but believe me, and I measure and weigh everything 6 days a week. On Sundays, I do not measure, I do not weigh, but, you know. Yeah, and Steffi, they have a wonderful bakery. Oh, I could look though. Oh, Steffi, the stuff they have at their bakery. Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean, you want to talk about cupcakes that it's enough for 2 or 3 people. Huge cupcakes, y'all. Yeah, Steffi. Tons, 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 tons of goodies, you know? Oh my gosh, y'all. The cakes in there are amazing. Y'all, the cakes in there are not to be believed. Oh, I love the cakes in there. Oh my gosh. And they have like a variety of cheeses. If you love cheese, oh my gosh. Y'all, the cheeses in there are amazing. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Oh my gosh. It's way too early for dinner though, but um I've been streaming off and on for many years. Since 2013. Oh my gosh. Um but I'm telling y'all, I mean, it's just, you know, some people are intimidated to go live, and I get that. You got to have thick skin, though, because you're going to get a lot of people coming in the comment section making sometimes hurtful comments, and you got to have a thick skin. But we have little Miss Lady. Aw, she she gets jealous when I'm on the phone. Aw, say hello. You know, she gets jealous when I'm on the phone, y'all. And I know when I get out next week, she ain't gonna like it no how. Now, my next big shop day out is on the 15th. And um, I'll be going to Double Decker, Sam's Walmart. And Walmart is on the top level. You take an elevator down and you're at Sam's. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you. Um, and we're going to a Mexican restaurant I never been to. Hello, Andrea. Hey, honey. Um, and I'll post some pictures on that from that restaurant. And but I can't wait to go to Sam's, y'all. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to go to Sam's. I love Sam's. Now I spend too much money sometimes, but you know. But yeah, hopefully, you know, Monday or Tuesday I could go to Kroger. Because y'all, I'm out of steak. I mean, I'm steakless. Oh, but yeah, little Miss Lady, she gets jealous when I'm on the phone, but I guarantee you, when this live ends, she'll go back on her condo. Oh my gosh. I mean, I love Mexican too, Denise, and this place, I first saw it on TikTok, and the food there looks amazing. Oh my gosh. And I'll probably get enchiladas. I normally always get enchiladas. Um, But their desserts look good too, y'all. I could practically taste it now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I want to go to Sam's. I love the Sam's Bakery too. Now, Steffi, they have cake pops. They have gourmet cupcakes. They have breakfast pastries. Oh, I know. um, but y'all, I can't wait to go out on the 15th to that lunch. So yeah, yeah, I'll get enchiladas. That's my go-to normally, you know. Um, but yeah, I know, Steffi. I think about you when I see some good pastries at places. I'm like, oh, Steffi would love this, you know? Yeah. You know, I mean, I love Mexican food myself. Oh, I bet those are good. Denise, I bet they're good. But yeah, also Monday when I go out, I need to get some more hamburger meat because I'm almost out of hamburger meat. We can't have that. No. But oh gosh, you know, I mean, I eat at home a lot. I maybe go out to eat about once a month or so. So I eat at home a lot. Yeah, Denise, they are good. I bet they are good. Like, there's no doubt there. I mean, but yeah, enchiladas are my go-to when I go someplace, you know. Um, Now in October, I gotta think of some place to go because my friend's birthday is in October. And, you know, so I got to figure out someplace special to go. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Cheesecake Factory or Red Lobster or someplace, you know, someplace like that. Um, yeah, I got to think. I mean, there's so many places to go eat, you know. But yeah, when the weather gets cooler and it's not 200 degrees outside, y'all, recently it was 108. 108. Oh, yeah, Denise, no doubt. But can you believe that? 108 degrees, many days. We haven't had rain in over a month. Yes, baby. Oh my God. I have no idea what that means. Okay. Again, the trolls, we get rid of them. Um, but the weather here has been, I know that's why I hardly get out, Denise. I do not get out that much during the summertime. It's just too brutal, you know? And I have delivery a lot, but you know, so when I go to the store next week, it will be after they open. I'll be there about 7:30, 8 o'clock, you know, because that's the only way to do it, you know? I mean, that's for sure. Because, I mean, this weather, you know, one morning at 4 a.m., it was 87 degrees. 87 degrees. Yes, baby. Now I run my air 24/7 because I'm not going to suffer through it. And I don't want the girls, you know, especially to suffer. So I run my air 24/7. And the electric bill is hardly anything. So that's good, you know. I mean, for a long time it was included in the rent, and then another company bought the property, and you know how that goes. But it's still hardly anything. So, excuse me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to run this 20. Even if it was expensive, I would still run it all the time. Because I'm not going to have my girls suffer, you know? Uh-uh. Um, yeah, Denise, because, yeah, more than one morning it's been at 90 degrees or a little bit below 90. And again, we haven't had rain in over a month. I mean, do you know how the grass is looking outside? The grass ain't greener on this side. No, it's yellow. Like, and they have people come out to water, you know, uh, the grass here and there. But again, it's just awful. It's just like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, next week when I get out, it'll be first thing in the morning. Yeah, a lot of it is brown. It's just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it will be shortly after they open. Yeah, when I go to the store next week, it won't be at this time. Oh my gosh. No way. I'm brave, but not that brave, you know. But probably tomorrow, close to the time I came on today, um, I'll be on. And, it's just like I said, so much is going on in Monkey World. But, I have a feeling we ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, you know. So get your snacks ready. Get whatever you drink ready, because it's going to be a wild ride. And I was afraid of all this. I was afraid of all this happening. I mean, again, go and watch the Max video from this morning. Go to Max Family, watch that video, and tell me that ain't suspicious. You know? Okay, Denise, love you. It was so wonderful to see you again. I hope to see you again. Um, and give little Willow a pet and a kiss from me. And I pray she continues to get better, you know. Um, we love our fur babies, you know. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my girls, and they're our companions. Um, I talk to the girls all the time. You know, I mean, you gotta talk to somebody, right? Um, but yeah, I can't wait to do some cooking videos on here and some cooking lives, and maybe give people different ideas of what to cook, you know? Yeah, fur babies are family. My girls are my heart, you know? And I know whenever I've had to make that dreaded decision that when their time comes, that takes a part of your soul, I think. It really, really does. That is the hardest thing in the world, you know? When I lost Sir Charles, oh my gosh. And then Tommy and Caesar, they passed away within 6 months apart. I mean, it's hard, needless to say. But even so, I will always have fur babies. I'll always have them. There's plenty that need good homes and a lot of love. And for sure, I could do that, you know? Um, and definitely, you know, excuse me, I probably always will have one or two. I mean, um, they love you unconditionally. They love you no matter what. You could be in a bad mood. They don't care, you know? They know when you're sick. They know when you're feeling down. And they're there without question, you know? But my ring is getting on my nerves. I just noticed something. I've been losing weight. And my ring, look, it's getting loose. I've been wearing this ring for close to, oh gosh, almost 30 years. You know? Oh my gosh. I'm going to be sad when I can't wear it anymore. But I could get a chain, I guess, and wear it around my neck, but it's not the same thing, you know? And I'm going to be sad when I can't wear it. But it'll be good in a way because that means I'm losing even more weight. But, when you've had a piece of jewelry like that forever almost, and you worn it for so many years. I got this from Avon one year. Um, well, let's try. Let's try. Oh, my sister's trying to call me. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit this hand, so that's good. For now, it does. Um, but yeah, see, It's just like it's getting loose on that hand. So I have to get another ring to replace this one for this hand. Um, yeah, perfect. Thank you. But I've had this ring for years, and it's very special to me. I paid less than $10 for it. Um, but it's so unique. It's a lucky elephant ring, and it caught my eye, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And it was absolutely perfect for me. And so I've had it all these years, and but yeah, I have to get another ring sooner or later to put on this finger. So yeah, I am going to Walmart on the 15th. So guess what? I could get my finger sized, perhaps, and that way, if I see a nicer one that I like, I can get it, because I'll know my size. I think this is a 10 and a half or something, or a 10 or something like that. So I'll have to see what size I am now, you know? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it feels surreal. Um, but anyway, y'all, I'm going to go for now and do a few chores and some other stuff. But I'll try to be on tomorrow about the same time. Okay. And we will chat some more because, honey, again, we have seen nothing yet. We have seen nothing yet. Now, don't be surprised, like I said, if you see a video about Kiombuna. Are they going to be the next ones that we're going to be told that have passed away? I wouldn't be surprised. So be on the lookout for something like that, because I'm just afraid they're going to be the next ones we hear about. Bye, Thunderstorm. Bye, everybody. Bye, Steffi. Knuffles, knuffles, knuffles. Love you all and appreciate you every day. And I'm also on TikTok. If you look up Kimmy Sparkles on TikTok, I have 13.4K followers on there. I don't know how I have that many. I don't know. But I do. um, but love you so, so, so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Knuffles. And I just love y'all. So, and bye, Summer. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. And bye, Andrea. Bye. Love y'all so, so, so much. And I appreciate y'all more than you ever know. And y'all have a blessed rest of the day and or night. And I'll see you in the next one, honey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oops.